Hello, everyone. Welcome to the session hosted by the Hong Kong Polytechnic University. This is Carl from the Global Engagement Office. In the next 15 minutes, I'm going to share with you more about higher education in Asia, in Hong Kong, and also take PolyU as an example as how we adapt good high quality of education and give good opportunity to students from all around the world. PolyU is a university with over 80 years. Now, before PolyU, probably I can share with you how Hong Kong is like. Some of you may have been in Asia or even in Hong Kong. To keep it short, Hong Kong is an international financial center. We have many businessmen here in Hong Kong. We need engineering experts. We need hospitality people. We have a very big logistics and aviation industry in Hong Kong as well. Now, in the picture, you see a lot of tall skyscrapers. Some of them are business building, and some of them are for the apartments and, of course, the greeneries and the park, and you see a lot of mountains. So Hong Kong, in short, is a small city. It consists of a lot of different islands, and we have tall buildings. Hong Kong, we claim ourselves as an, of course, international city. I think there's no doubt. We have been a part of China for over 20 years, and in fact, 23 years from now. But we also adapt quite a bit of different systems compared to solely adapting the Chinese system. Now, so we have a few differences. In Hong Kong, we use Hong Kong dollars as a currency. And in Hong Kong, we also have unlimited, access to internet. We have high-speed internet, of course. There's no blockage to any apps or websites. So it's very easily, accessible to all the information all around the world. Hong Kong is, of course, a very good place to live, but we also provide very high quality of education. In Hong Kong, we have over 20 universities and higher education institutes offering undergraduate degrees, but only 5 of us, and it's quite a lot actually, 5 of us rank top 100 in the world, and this is how we treasure our high quality of education. But actually, at the same time, you spend quite a bit less comparing to some other countries and cities. In Hong Kong, all inclusive, including living expense and everything, you spend around, I would say, $27,000 to stay in Hong Kong per year. If you stay in off-campus private housing, that would goes up to around $30,000 to $31,000. Just a sum, but it gives you an idea on the spending in Hong Kong. So we provide high quality of education, but you actually spend less. Not to mention that we also provide permanent residency scheme for graduates and for anyone eligible and holding a valid visa. In Hong Kong, we need 7 years. Anyone needs 7 years to get a visa at New Nega permanent residency, including 4 years of study. Most of our degrees are in 4 years. The 5th year is a visa-free status. So many students would take that advantage to get their first job without any further steps. Without any further sponsorship by the company. But at the same time, students can get their job quite easily because Hong Kong is just a place full of opportunities. And now the last 2 years would be that your company needs to sponsor you for the last 2 years of visa before you have a 7 years of stay in Hong Kong continuously to apply and eventually get a permanent residency. Okay. So Hong Kong is a small city, as I mentioned. PolyU is the logo at the bottom, middle bottom. You see, we're right at the heart of the city. If you've been in Hong Kong, you probably know where Tsim Sha Tsui is. We are within walking distance from Tsim Sha Tsui metro area. It's around 20 minutes, very easily accessible. Coming back to PolyU, we are an urban campus. We are top 100, as I mentioned, in the world, 75th in QS World Rankings. We are, I would say, mid-sized to large-sized university with over 14,000 undergraduate students, going up to 26,000 when we also count the master's and PhD students. Students are from over 50 countries and regions. English is the sole medium of instruction for almost all courses. So you don't need to know another language, including Cantonese or Mandarin or in general Chinese language. But of course, studying PolyU as a part in China, you probably need to know the a bit of the Chinese language. So all students, regardless of your Chinese proficiency, you still need to know a bit of Chinese, and by taking just one Chinese class throughout your 4 years. PolyU now is famous for providing practical education and give professional degrees. So this is how we are standing out and how we are different from many other universities. Now you see our 8 faculties and schools that offering these disciplines. All of them are highly practical to the society. To start with, we have applied science and textiles. We have fashion and textiles. We have all the applied sciences disciplines like biotechnology, biochemistry, chemical technology, engineering, physics. If you're into science, we have also mathematics, but it's on investment science and finance analytics. So we applied the mathematical knowledge to the financial world in that case. Business school in nature, Hong Kong is just a place for business development, of course. So we provide high quality of business related degrees with over, top 100 in many disciplines. Construction environment, we're 19th in civil engineering. We have almost all engineering disciplines in our Faculty of Engineering, which is the largest faculty in terms of student numbers in Poly. We have also health and social sciences. We have humanities. If you like to study English and applied linguistics, that's one of the majors available in the faculty. We have also School of Design, top notch in the world. We're now 15th. And we provide 4 majors. 2 are 2D related and the other 2 are 3D related majors. And last but not least, we have the top notch hospitality discipline offered by our School of Hotel and Tourism Management, 1st in Asia and 7th worldwide, offering 2 majors. This is our own 5-star hotel as well, called Hotel Icon. It's a part of campus and it's run by PolyU subsidiary company in that case. Now, PolyU has 2 compulsory elements, as you see from the picture on the left, 2 elements. Work integrated education to start with is simply an internship opportunity guaranteed, and we made it compulsory for all students. They must finish 1 internship related to their degree before they graduate. So this is just an entry step for students to look for their jobs. This makes them much easier actually to look for a job upon graduation because they already have hands-on knowledge alongside their very practical study in classroom already. So the second thing we make it compulsory is service learning. Now, some students already have done some service learning in their childhood and in their grade school and high school. Poly is just a place for further developing and to further serving the community. We want to train all students in undergraduate level to be a good global citizen. We offer every year over 60 service learning classes. All students, again, same as internship, you only need to study 1 service learning class and carry out 1 service learning project during your 4 years of study. We have students staying in Hong Kong, of course. We have a lot of opportunities. We have students going to Africa, for instance, to Rwanda, Africa, for service learning, to contribute and to serve the community. And the third part, which is not compulsory now, but we have also students interested in this, would be our global exchange opportunities. We have semester exchange programs. Every year we send nearly 800 students to our partnering universities. We have over 250 partnering universities for exchange by only paying Poly tuition. Now, I'm going through the tuition fee structure in the next few slides. But by studying in our partnering universities, you get the credits from them. Most of our students will still graduate on time, even though they are nearly half a year away for the whole semester in our partnering universities. We also have some other research abroad programs. We also have our flagship summer at Oxbridge programs every year in the summer. We are in collaboration with 4 colleges in Oxford and Cambridge universities. We send 60 students to their summer school to study, and around 30 of them would get our PolyU subsidy in that case to finance their trip. Poly also cares students a lot by offering on-campus medical clinics exclusively for students and faculty members, staff. We have also counseling service. We have professional counselors where all students will be assigned to at least 1 academic advisors to take care of them during their study for any questions students may have. And all students who are non-local students will be guaranteed for the first 2 years of stay on campus. Now in PolyU, as I mentioned, you will see Poly campuses. There's an urban campus on the bottom left-hand side of the picture. We also have 2 dormitory complexes. The top one is called Home Antin and the below one is called Hong Ham. Both of them are built and administered, run by PolyU. So all of them are with security measures, all the gates, security guards included in campus as well. We hope to give students a very safe environment to stay in. And they both are just walking distance to university, around 15 to 20-minute walk, I would say. This is a typical room in one of the hall complexes, double room. Some of students will have a triple room, and they will a few. For instance, 2 rooms will share a private bathroom as in the room setting. We have a suite setting. We have 9 students in 4 rooms sharing a suite with some shower, bath, wash basin facilities as such. Of course, apart from study and all those service learning and work internship opportunity, we also have a lot of cultural clubs and associations for students to join. We have over 120 of these. Students can choose the things they like. Some of them may be academic related, sports related, music related, just to name a few, culturally related as well. PolyU offers credit-based studies. So I believe if you're familiarized with the credit-based study, you probably know how it works. Each course will be around 2 to 3 credits in general, and all students need to finish at least 120 credits throughout 4 years to graduate. How to get into PolyU? We have a few requirements. We have general requirement. We need students to take an English test, which is recognized by us. We also, some of the programs may have their preferred subjects, or they may have portfolio. And then most students will have to go through an interview through Skype or phone call or online form. By all these, by submitting an application and going through all the, application and admission procedures, good students will be given an offer either in conditional or in firm. So we will wait until students' final results in the final years of study in high school to admit them, imagining the British UCAS model. Although we are not doing, a joint admission system like other universities, we always wait for students' final results. So by the time we give offer to students, if they are still in their final years of high school, there will be still a few months away from when they will get the results, then we'll wait for that. And the offer will be in condition, all right? So we accept a lot of qualifications kind of exams like IBs, A-levels, students in American schools. We accept SAT, ACT, AP. We accept some national exams as well. So do check out our website for more information. A-levels and IB students would get credit transfer. And we have English requirements. We accept O-levels English, TOEFL, IELTS, IB English, SATs, and many others. All of them are listed on website. So we also have a scholarship on merit based on your final results and your academic performance. Remember, you will have to go, most of you, and especially if you're applying for scholarship, you just need a separate application section in the same application form. And then all scholarship applicants will be arranged an interview as such. So tuition fee is 145,000 HKD, which is around 18,600 US dollars. We give scholarship up to 135% in previous years of tuition waiver. So you get extra 35% equivalent amount of tuition to sponsor your living expense. You can think it as a stipend, okay? So this is the fee structure. Tuition fee that I've mentioned, if you stay on campus, is only 1,700 US dollars, including the living expense, personal expenses. It really depends on your spending pattern. So you just spend less than 27,000, as I mentioned at the very beginning, for every year. If you stay on campus, if you stay off campus, that will be around 30 to 31,000 US dollars, including the flat sharing fee with other students. With private tenants. Application timeline. that applications have started for grade 12. Now we have 2 rounds of deadlines. November the 25th is more like early action, although we are not doing Common App. Our office are not binding with any other universities worldwide and in Hong Kong. So early round gives you early offer, possibly early offer, and you get higher chance for scholarship, because scholarship will also run out with time. If you want to take your time, then you can apply by main round, February the 25th. And application opens until late June, subject to places. Everything's done online, so you don't need to submit anything on paper, okay? So this is my second last slide. You are free to download our admission leaflet to get your PDF file and to visualize the degrees and some other information that you may have alongside our website. So this is our QR code. And don't forget, if you like to follow PolyU social media platforms, please do so. We have many posts from time to time to update the latest development happening in PolyU community. So thank you very much for attending the session.